This conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday we learned about budgeting. Okay, so you can practice with us within your system and come back to me if you have any doubts. Okay, at the earliest. Now, month-end processes and year-end processes. Okay, let us understand month-end process. Month-end processes. What are the month-end process we need to do before going to generate balance sheet or income statement? Income statement or profit and loss account statement or income statement before going to generate reports. What are the best practices I need to do? One is closing, that is inventory closing. Inventory closing means closing and adjustment. This process we have learned in the combination, like combining batches, both finance and T&L. I have explained. Actually, this is a T&L topic as per Microsoft. It is trade and logistics topic or SCM. But you need to make sure like this process is already executed in the system. Means corresponding department, maybe a stores department, they will execute periodically. So it may be daily or it may be weekly, it may be monthly. But at the end of the month, suppose you are generating report for the month of in the month of May 1st, you need to make sure up to 30th of April the inventory closing is executed or not. Whether the inventory closing is executed or not, you need to make sure with the corresponding department. That is first priority. Next, foreign currency revaluation. This foreign currency revaluation is exist for AP, AR, GL. Actually, these three only available in 2012, the previous version. In cash and bank, earlier it is not there. If it is now in D365, it is available. In the cash and bank, this foreign currency revaluation for Russia, it is available in 2012. In the previous version, 2012, it is available. But whereas in D365, I think it is a 10.0.6 or 7 version. I mean to say, not very far away. I mean to say the oldest versions. I mean to say D365 7.0, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 8.0, 8.1 versions are there. In that it is not exist cash and bank related. In 10.0 versions, they have introduced, Microsoft introduced in cash and bank. It is applicable. So this foreign currency revaluation in AP, AR, GL, and cash and bank, you need to run this process. You need to execute this foreign currency revaluation process. This is second step. Okay. Next, any provisional entries or payable entries need to be finished. Need to be finished. Provisional entries or payable entries means, take the example rent amount. Take the example rent amount. This rent amount is you are paying rent amount every month, third or fourth or fifth of every month. But this rent amount is belongs to previous month. So you need to post a provisional entry or payable entry in the system. Okay, are you able to follow me this one, provisional entry, or anyone has any doubt in this? How to post provisional entries? Everyone is clear? Do you know about how to do it, or you don't know? Anyone, please? Who don't know, I will explain.
Yeah, please explain.
Fine. See, in general, this is accountants, they will do it, provisional entries. In general, I need to pay rent amount. Suppose 5th of 3rd May, I'm paying rent expenses account at R2. This is some X amount, maybe 50K, the building rent to cash or bank. This is a transaction. This is a transaction. Actually, this is we are paying in the month of May, then this will not be reflected in the month of April. Make sense? So what I will do on 30th April 2021, I will post rent expenses and provisional for our rent payable account. This will be posted in the month of April. So expenses are incurred. Now what I will do on 3rd May, what I'm doing, rent payable account. This is the actual transaction we need to post, but we are posting rent payable account. This is 2 series liability. So this will be nullified. So 0 net effect is this one, but what we are reflecting, we are showing this amount as expenditure in the month of April, so that it will reflect into the payable account like income statement. The expenses booked. Getting is it clear? Still any confusion here?
This one I can do for journal entry tool GL.
Journal entry.
I need to create for one vendor for rent.
Come again.
Or I need to create one vendor for rental.
Okay, if you are doing a check payment, you need to create a vendor.
Okay.
If you are doing vendor payment as a check payment means vendor only. If it is a cash, journal is fine. Okay. But this is accountants, they will do it. It is not complex to you. Of course, you are not an accountant, because this will be executed by accountants a lot. Even though you don't know, it is not an issue, because they will take care about these journals. If they show like how to post, because this is executing by accountants, and how to post on 30th of April, how to post this journal, you know, it is very simple. This is rent expenses means 6 series and 2 series. This account is 600 200, and this account is something, I'm giving example, 200 350 something, otherwise 220 something. Here 220 220 350, and cash, if it is a cash, 110180. Otherwise, if it is a bank, 11 something bank account, you need to select. So posting of this transaction, you know how to post a journal, but this logic will be applied by accountants. That is called provisional entries or payable entries. This kind of transactions, not only rent, electricity, if the salaries are paying next day of the month, I mean to say, if they are not paying on 31st of or 30th of that month, if they are not paying, if they are paying in the month of next day, then they need to do these things. This is called provisional entries or payable entries. Okay, next, need to complete sales order invoices, delivered invoice. Means delivered material means sales order, we did packing slip. I will tell you one example, like, so this month, if you look at this one, this month 31st is Monday. So usually sales targets will be there for any organization. The targets will be there, sales targets for particularly wholesale distribution companies. So they are doing sales up to this 28th or 29th. So sales representatives, they will collect the orders from different customers, but if they have not reached on 29th, they will force to the customers to give orders a lot. They will have their relationship with their customers. Okay, then on 31st, regularly every day it is 50 to 100 orders I am receiving, but on 31st I have received 200 orders. I have received 200 orders. So I need to dispatch 200 orders. So I may not have time to do invoicing. I will dispatch, I will give first priority on dispatching. So whatever it is dispatched, you need to complete the invoicing. So invoices may be executed on 1st of June. First, I will try to dispatch the material so that it was finished the material, sending material. Some clients, they will proceed, they will post on 1st of June also, they will post backdated orders. Delivery also backdated. That is not the best practice, but any company, they need to dispatch in the same day the material. If they are dispatching this day, they need to update this day. But because of the relationship between sales target marketing team versus stores team, stores department, they will do on 31st. So my intention is here, they need to complete the orders invoicing for this one. Next, any vendor invoices should be completed. This is not mandatory because anyhow we will do product receipt postings, so invoices can be done in the next day, but any vendor invoices need to be completed. Okay, once it is done everything, then you need to generate balance sheet and trial balance. This is every month and need your tasks. So clear till now? Any doubt in this? Month end processes. So system will not verify these things whether it is happened or not. All these things, whether you have executed or not, system will not validate. It is your responsibility. It is a manual task. It is your responsibility. All these tasks are completed before generating a report. Means usually accounts manager or a senior accountant, he will generate balance sheet and P and like trial balance sheet and income statement. Income statement will be generated. The majorly these two. Okay, and Kumar, you asked me about cash flow, but cash flow is earlier it is in 2012. It is available by default, but this is made it in Power BI. So I don't have Power BI permissions. So, but we can do it in the system. Power BI, it is in the Power BI part. Power Platforms, they have made it. But I will show you wherever it is available, but I cannot show you the end result. I cannot show you end result, but I will show you normal process. Okay.
Sure, thanks.
So, yeah, welcome. So now balance sheet and income statement where we can generate. If you want to generate trial balance, where we can generate. If it is a cash flow, where we can generate. So first easiest way I'm showing you, the first one, trial balance. This trial balance, if you go here, I have shown many times. You are aware of this one. General ledger. Trial balance means combination of both balance sheet and income statement. Both balance sheet and income statement. Give me a second. It is too many forms. Let me close all these forms and let me do a give me a second. So Power BI means it is Power Platform related functionality. So whether you know or you don't know, let me show you. So this is just I want to show you here. This is AX, Dynamics AX. This is CRM. Of course, in the representation, it is showing this much big product, but the CRM product is this much small one, very small product, CRM and Power Platform. In this Power Platform, we have here in this Power Platform fundamentals. This Power Platform is integration between any applications, CRM versus AX or CRM versus F&O. Not only this one, any applications integration can be done very quickly with no code, low code, low code, no code. With minimum setups, we can integrate between the applications. So that is the beauty of Power Platform. Recently, like 6 months to 1 year, it was introduced. If any of your juniors, I mean to say fresh graduates who are interested, they can go to this Power Platform also. Maybe in like in future, there will be a good opportunities in this Power Platform. Okay, in this Power Platform, Power BI is one tool. Okay, from that tool, using that tool, the reports like cash flow report is showing. Okay, so let me show you. general ledger. Actually, let me close this one. So if you look at this one in this dashboard, you will see cash flow, cash overview, all companies. So it is showing like this. If I click here, I cannot open this file because I don't have Power BI in my system. So it is telling like Power BI embedded is not enabled. Please contact your system administrator. So this is Power BI reports. Power BI reports. Okay. So if I click, it will not show. Okay, this is related to Power BI functionality. So not only this one, some other reports also in Power BI. See financial reports, financial analysis, all companies, cost accounting, ledger administrations. These are linked to Power BI. Okay, so even if you have Power BI related information, then only you can access this Power BI reports. If it is normal, suppose like a normal process, price and discount management, suppose if you click here, it will open the form. The form, and if you can click on this one and you can click whatever you want, you can click. Suppose if you click trade agreement journals, it will open the form. Trade agreement journals will be opened. Active trade agreements journals means it will open the corresponding forms. Okay, fine. So one of the minus point or drawback for me, I cannot show you the Power BI reports, but let me show you what is available in the system. So let me go to general ledger, collapse all, inquiries and reports, trial balance. So you can click on, you can select the combination, whatever the combination you want. Dimensions combinations. We have learned accounting structure combination. You can select whatever the combination you want. Suppose I'm selecting main account plus business unit plus department, and the date is from Jan 1st to December 31st. I'm clicking calculate balances. It will show you the main account with the business unit with the department combination. Reports will be shown. I'm sorry. With 001 business unit, this amount, 002 business unit, this one, with the business unit and department transaction. See 110, 180, 110, like combinations it is showing. If you select only main account, it will show you the main account, only main account. So you can select main account. I can click on calculate balances. So if you want, you can export this into Excel file by clicking here. You can export to this Excel file. Of course, Excel file, I don't think so it was installed in my system. Let me try. If it is exist, I will show you. So remember, trial balance should be, net balance should be 0. The final net balance should be 0. So here it is showing debits and credits total should be 0. This is exporting to Excel file, so that in the Excel file you can see the trial balance. Let me try whether it is available or not. I'm checking. So fine. This is net effect total. If you click on sum of this total, it should be 0. Okay, so this is trial balance. Trial balance. Now, in this, let me go back. In this Excel file, if you are taking sum of rather than all, sum of only 4, 5, 6, 7 series. Then this is a profit. Profit or loss, this amount means 4 series, 5 series, 6 series, 7 series, 8 series, 9 series if it is available. The sum of this amount is, it will show you. If it is showing debit, if it is showing debit amount, can you mute yourself please? If it is debit amount is showing means loss. If it is credit amount is showing means profit for this organization. Usually we will post so many expenditure. That is the reason it will show you loss, to be frankly, in the trial database. Okay, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 series is loss or profit, and 1, 2 series, 3 series is a this series 1, 2, 3 series up to 1, 2, 3 series is balance sheet. This is the balance sheet equal to sum of so this amount, whatever it is there, loss or something, it will show. So now you are showing me from I'm showing from trial balance, like what is the balance sheet and what is the income statement. But in real time scenario, can we do from here? No. We'll do from management reporter. So this is from F&O directly application, and this is from Power BI, and these two are generated usually in general using MR. These two will be generated using MR. That means management reporter is a small tool, very excellent tool. We can use it. Management reporter. Now in 2012, the application name, it is a small add-on application. It was developed by another company, FRX, in the very first, and later Microsoft purchased this small tool from that company, and they have renamed as management reporter. In AX 2012 6.0 6.1, I think it is external product. You need to take license separately or something. I did not remember this one when it was purchased by Microsoft. In 2009, AX 2009, it is not available at that time. In 2009, this FRX company has developed this small tool. Later on in 2012, in which version I did not remember, but Microsoft has purchased this product and it was incorporated into our Dynamics AX. It is management reporter. It is a small add-on tool. Now this tool in D365 they have renamed as financial reports. this management reporter, the same application management reporter, Microsoft has renamed as financial reports. Okay, so where it is available? This is small tool. You are telling like small tool where it is available in the system. Now, if you click here, inquiries, financial reports, financial reports. Okay, here you can do like suppose 12 months. There are so many reports. There are so many reports. So balance sheet default, one report. So you can click generate and you can see the report. Report date on today. Click OK. It is generating. It will show you here. Okay, it is created. Now if you refresh balance sheet, it will show the report. If you want to see, you can see view. The balance sheet report. But how it was configured? This is balance sheet, you can configure. Okay, values are coming automatically, fine. Now how it is coming, how it is generating? If you want to do this one, you need to click on edit. So this will open management reporter configuration. But my bad luck, this report add-on, small add-on is not working for me properly with my username and passwords. So I tried many times because this is a demo system. It should open the form management reporter, but so it is unable to connect the financial report server. So there is a technical problem. So I cannot debug this one, how it is, how to configure this one. Failed. Okay, this is the report, management reporter. But don't worry on this one. If you go to YouTube, there are plenty of people has explained about this one very clearly. Yeah. So if you go to this YouTube, it was explained excellent. Very
Plans
clearly.
inevitably change. With roadmaps in Jira software, quickly adapt and adjust to changing priorities.
There are many people, they have explained clearly about
to switch from FRX to
management.
You might have they've also trees do come in handy if you comes to that report that I generated from corruption in the data dimensions, like it'll drop database restore or something like that. So using so if I just wanted to see organize it by time periods. You might organize it by managers.
So here you will find row definition, column definition, and there are plenty of videos. In 2012, it was explained. It is same as it is. You can go through this report like these videos. There are many things you can understand easily, very user friendly. Row definition you need to map, column definition you need to map. I will just try to explain my level best. One is row definition. Row definition means the how you want you need to define. So what it means, if you click view, in the row how you want, I want current assets, after that cash equivalents. So this cash means I want this amount, I want this amount. Like rows you need to define. Next, column definitions. Column definition means how you want the columns. Initial column, this column should be like a name of the field, and in this I want 2021 balances, in this I want 2020 balances, and I want to see the variance. These things you can map. So how to configure means, as I told you in this YouTube explanations, there are plenty of explanation, because it is a small tool. See, it's easier than think. That's what he has given some like some explanation. So it will be easy. You can understand from this very dead easy application. With the row definition and column definition, you can configure, and tree structure will be there. Tree structure means if you want multiple legal entities, I want to combine USMF, DEMF, and INMF. Yes, you can do it. This is, you can configure in the tree structure, and the row definition, column definition. With the tree structure you can define, and you can generate reports. You can generate reports using this one. So the only how to configure it is, of course, you need to learn that one, but I'm not able to show you this one, but it is easy application. See, this is column definitions, row definition. It was explained how to do this one, and next column definitions, it will be explained. In the drop down, like in the drop down, if you click, it will show here. So one is row definition, this is row definitions, and this is column definitions. Okay, let me verify whether it is a tree structure also explained. Here it will show you. So column definition, row definition, reporting, tree definition. Let me verify. Is in a report. Report means, this is report means you are mapping column definition, row definition, tree structure, and you need to mention like from date and to date here, for the which period you are going to generate. Very user friendly. Of course, if it is any technical, so this is tree structure you are defining. So companies, how many you want, you can do it. So it was explained very clearly how you want income statement with the percentage of calculation there. Okay, so if you want, you can, this is not required to mention here to you, but if you want, you can go through this link. Not only this one, there are many things. You need to spend some time, a little bit, 2 to 3 hours. That's it. You can easily understand the links. for management reporter. Okay, clear? Any doubt in this till now? Any doubts or any clarifications required? So for all batches, wherever I'm explaining, I'm not able to show. One is management reporter, another one is workflows. Even workflows also, I'm not able to show you. Of course, workflows is like once again, workflow and this management reporter. If you face any technical challenges, you cannot resolve immediately. You need technical help. 60 to 70% is these are technical help is required. If it is stuck in between, you cannot resolve yourself. If it, as long as it is working fine, you can work with that feature. If it is something it is disturbed, means with some other people, something if they did it, then we cannot dig into like what is the cause. Then once again, we need to depend on like a technical person. That is the reason this workflows management reporter functional utilization is functional people, but configuration and everything partially we can do it, but sometimes it is there is a dependency on our technical guy. Okay, clear? Any doubt in this, please? Anyone has any concerns? Anything, please?
Satya, for reporting, three tools are using SSRS, Power BI, and the management reporter.
Yes, right. And another also SSAS. SSAS means graphical representation. SSRS means the numbers. SSAS means graphical representation. Some reports are in SSAS. So are you clear, or you want me to show any example for SSAS?
Yeah, if you can show SSE.
Okay, fine.
Some graph or something. Pictorial
exactly.
represented.
Yes, exactly. You're right. Let me try some statistics reports. Some analysis reports, most probably it will be there. It is executing or not? I don't think so. It is executing. Let it be open. Meanwhile, let us discuss 1 second the pending topics. So Kumar, do you remember like what are the pending topics we have discussed? I think it is on Monday.
I think you covered all of them except for year-end process.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Patch schedule and year-end, month-end, and I think you covered most of them.
Fine. So I'm just clicking on OK. It may take some time. Okay, now let us understand about year-end process. So the year-end process will include all these things. Of course, it is mandatory. You need to verify, because if you are going for year-end process, you need to take care about month-end process are completed or not. So year-end process means in this, in 2012 there are many prerequisites. Means so in D365 I'm first telling you, new financial year should be created. This is the only one requisite in D365. In D365, you need to create new financial year. Means you are already doing from 2021, means Jan 1st to December 31st, like 2021, you have executed all the transactions. For the next year, if you want to do transactions, definitely it should be created. Financial year 2022 should be created, because if you want to do year-end process. What is this year-end process? Means the closing balances on 31st December 21 should be transferred to opening balance as 1st Jan 2022. This is year-end process. Okay, still it is processing. Okay, so closing balances of the last year should be transferred to this year. If it is India, then the closing balances of 31st March 2021 should be transferred to April 1st, 2022. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
No, there is a blunder. It is 21, not 22. 1 day only. From this day to this day, only 1 day. Of course, showing year differently, but it is 1 day. Here also, people will confuse. I'm telling you, that is the reason I made you confusion. This is not 22. It is 21 only. Right? It is 21 only. Fine. Now, this what happens in the transferred means, what are the balances will be transferred? What are the balances? Assets, liabilities, equities. Assets, liabilities, equities means 1 series, 2 series, 3 series. 1 series, 2 series, 3 series only will be transferred to the next year. Opening balances. 4 series, 5 series, 6 series, 7 series, that will not be transferred. Then what happens? Up to 9 series, 8 series or 9 series, whatever you are using, that will not be transferred. Then the sum of all these balances will be transferred to retained earnings. Is a one ledger account, one main account in equities. It will be transferred. The entire amount will be transferred to retained earnings. This is retained earnings is a main account. I'm sorry. In 3 series, it will be transferred. This 4 series, 5 series, 7 series, 6 series, 7 series, 8 series balances. That is net profit. you will calculate gross profit and net profit. Once it is arrived, that will be transferred to this one. Oh, this is also showing only this one. So I'm not sure which report will show this one, because I usually shown in 2012 in D365. I have not verified graphical representation reports. I'm not sure whether it is available or not available, or even available for which report it is there. You can try yourself. Okay, whoever is asked earlier, please verify. You can try. That is graphical representation, pictorial representation. Okay, fine. Now the balances will be transferred from last year to this year. This one along with the business, like if you want along with the dimensions, you can select the check boxes. This is
Can
the
you show me the
Yeah.
return earning accounting where will
yeah, I'm showing now. So if I go to general ledger, I'm going to show you general ledger, collapse all, period close, year end close. Year end close. Year end close. So in this, you can select the company. In 2012, you can do for USMF, only for USMF. But whereas in D365, you can select for multiple legal entities. So this is additional advantage in D365. So if you want to do a run fiscal year, so look at this one, transfer balance sheet dimensions. We can enable this checkbox. If it is enabled, means dimension wise balances also will be transferred. If you remove this one, then dimension will not be transferred. Usually we want dimensions. Okay, I'm selecting USMF, click OK. Because it is multiple legal entities, we can do execution at a time. Whereas in D3 in 2012, you cannot do like this. You can do only, this will be open form, and you need to enter this retained earnings here. Retained earnings here. Now in D365, you can do for multiple at a time. So you can select the year, the financial year, automatically it is coming closing date. In 2012, you need to enter here last day of the financial year, 31st December 2021 or 31st March 2021. That date you need to enter in 2012. Whereas in D365, Microsoft is not asking, it is taking care of about that one. And you need to enter the voucher number. That's it. If you click OK, it will be transferred. Okay. So this is retained earnings, 3 series. It is a normal main account, simple main account you are attaching.
What is the voucher functionality over there?
Voucher, huh? Okay. Because system will create here closing balances, here opening balances. Am I right? So let me show you. Let me take the duplicate. One voucher should be created. One voucher should be created. How it was created and where it is created, let me show you. So let me go to fiscal calendar, general ledger, calendars, fiscal calendar. So here you look at this one, period 0 is there, period 13 0 is there. So period 13 is, it will calculate all balances and they will sum up as the closing balance. Inside it will update here internally and it will be transferred to the next year opening balance. So 2019 period 13 balances will be transferred to 2020 opening balance. Understood? So one voucher will be created in the back end. So that is the voucher number you need to enter. Of course, it can be make it as a automatic number sequence also, but I don't know why Microsoft has not made like that. It is only one-time job yearly, maybe 4 or 5 times only. That is the reason it may not be given as a voucher series something. You can enter manually. So 2019 closing balance 31st March 2019 balances will be transferred to this new year 1st of April 2019 opening balance. So these two transactions, you are not going to post any transactions in this one manually. It is processing. You cannot enter any transaction type opening. Opening means it is system generated transactions. System generated transactions. These all are operating is you have created. See, April 1st 2019 here also there, here also there. This one is system generated, this one is you have created transactions. Now if you want to see that one, let me go to trial balance and I will show you the type. Yes please, any doubt? So if I go to
enter manually or any number if you enter, or
what
are
number?
system, what are system generated number if you enter?
Voucher number will be entered manual only.
Any number if you enter?
Sorry, come again.
Any number if you enter?
Yeah, any number you can enter, no issues. Any number you can enter. There is no instructions or there is no restrictions. So here opening balances, if you click here it will show, but for 2016 I will do it. For 2021 it is not there balances. Okay, now what I will do, I will generate this report for 2016. Balances are there already. So some balances are there. If I click here, it will show opening and operating. The type is opening. The type is opening. Okay. If it is because the combinations are, there are many combinations, it is showing the balances with the combination. Now if you go to debit, this one, it will show you operating. If you want to see together all, you can click on all transactions. Okay, now if I click all transactions, oh, give me a second please. So I'm generating here. If you click on all transactions, it will show both opening, operating. So for 110110, if you click on all transactions, the sample data, it will show you both operating and opening. One is operating.
So opening balances will continue to stay in that account, right? In the
Yes.
opening. And then any transactions booked against that account will be in the operating.
Exactly, you're right. Exactly, you're right.
Yeah. So there's nothing to be done outside of doing that. I mean, after you execute the process for year-end close, the close and the opening balance will be done. After that, it's business as usual. I mean, you continue doing what your transactions is. There's nothing more to be done on that.
Yes, exactly. And you can execute this one n number of times, because in one shot it may not be finished. You can overwrite, it will be overwritten automatically. Understood? Because in the month of April 1st or April 2nd, we have generated like this year-end process. Later on, we are posting some transactions in the month of March. The books will not be closed immediately as per the accountants. Some pending transactions they need to post. They will keep on posting in the month of March. Suppose if it is a in India, okay, then this year-end process, year-end close, you can execute n number of times. There is no restrictions. It does not mean like you need to execute only one time. I can execute this year-end process n number of times. Understood? So undo previous close means it will, if you make it undo yes, what happened? The previous transactions will be removed and new transactions will be posted. If you keep like this, additional plus minus will be posted as a one more transaction. Understood?
What's
Very
yeah.
sensitive information.
Got it.
Make it undo means the previous transactions will be removed and fresh transaction will be posted. If it is like this, already existing transactions will be there. With the new transaction, the adjustments, whatever it was there, it will be posted. Okay, and this closing balance will become opening balance for the next year. But in this, if you observe trial like 4 series, 5 series, 6 series, opening balances will not be there for any at any point of time. 4 series, 5 series, 6 series, there is no opening balances. This will be the sum of these balances is equal to profit and loss will be transferred to retained earnings as a ledger account. This is one main account, retained earnings. Clear? Any doubt? Anyone? I hope it is clear. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. I will explain you one more small topic. Most probably by tomorrow it is we are ending the sessions. If anything, we'll have, if you have any doubts, we'll schedule on Monday as well. Okay, please practice.